Pamela here from Eyes for Nature, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about careers and meeting career objectives. As I've talked about in this series, clients come to me in the energy practice for a number of purposes. Sometimes it's emotional issues that they're dealing with, sometimes it's physical symptoms for which they want to raise their immunity level, and sometimes it's career related. And so in this case, I thought I would discuss a client that came to me with some career-based objectives. When it comes to energy work, there are several things to keep in mind. Number one is we as human beings are more than what meets the eye. We are the product of our current life experiences. Anything from childhood that happened to us that was traumatizing can still be with us, affecting us as adults. We may not be in touch with that, but that is very often the case. We do come in with inherited energy issues. So examples of this may be a feeling of fear or a feeling of helplessness that we inherited through our genetics on either our mother's or father's side. The third area that makes up who we are today is preconception. And by what I mean by that is past lives. So you could have had something that happened to you in past lives that again is holding you back from achieving your highest potential today. A fourth area that I don't see personally quite often, but does come up occasionally, is having absorbed emotions or energies from other people. So an example of this may be having experienced something traumatic with a parent or with a sibling or with a best friend. You may have absorbed something from a close loved one like that that may be holding you back. So those are some things to keep in mind regardless of whatever you come to an energy practitioner for, that we are, again, more than what is our current life experience. The other thing that is helpful to understand about any of this energy work is that any of these energy imbalances or other issues can affect us not because we're weak, not because there's something wrong with us, but they may trigger within us at a time when we're under tremendous stress, or we are absolutely exhausted, or we have other things going on in our life where we're not eating as well, we're overly dehydrated. There are a number of reasons where our body, it is a lower state of resistance and makes it easier for these energies to trap that will then later hold us back in different areas of our lives. And really, it's important to know that there's more than meets the eye. We may think that there's a simple explanation for why we're not getting the job that we want, or why we're not able to be successful in our careers. But very often there is something holding us back where we don't feel that we're good enough, or again, we have trapped emotions of helplessness or other negative emotions. Now, when it comes to career-based energy work, it really usually comes down to three areas that clients come to me for. One is fears that may be holding them back, and I'm sure many people can relate to this. I know I can earlier in my career. Never feeling that you're good enough, having fears that you may not be up to the potential of a particular job that you want. A second area is just overall lack of abundance, not feeling that you can ever get ahead, as an example. Perhaps you have great career aspirations, but you just never have felt like you could attain those career aspirations. And the third area is really focusing in on removing a block of some sort. So anything that is getting in the way of helping them achieve a very specific goal. So maybe they want a specific job and they know there's something that's been holding them back, or they want a promotion and they feel that something has been holding them back, or they want higher salary and they feel that that's been holding them back. So those are the three areas that I typically see when the energy work that I do involves career. So in this example of the client who approached me with a career objective for her session, there were several things. Number one, she was mid-career and she had been working for the same company for a number of years, and she had changed positions within that company multiple times, really looking for the right place. She hadn't been happy, but yet she still felt like she wanted to still work for the same company. So she had a drive to really find the right place within the company for her so that she could remain at this company. But the reality was that while she had changed these positions, she wasn't feeling appreciated for the knowledge that she brought to the company. And at the same time, her male counterparts with less responsibility had been promoted. I'm sure many of you can relate to that, where you've had counterparts that have been promoted when you feel that you're absolutely doing as good a job. And, overall, she was feeling as a result unappreciated. So at this point, she was at a crossroads. She knew that she could either change jobs yet again within the same company, or she'd need to leave the company altogether and find the right place for her. At the same time, she really wanted to find the place that could align to her values. That was very important to her. So whether that was within the team that she was working in or within the company itself, she really had some decisions to make. So she came to me wanting me to remove any blocks that were standing in her way, to really getting crisp and clear and having great clarity, if you will, about the decision that she needed to make at this company at this time.